we are on with Stacy Gottula, the Queen of Spirituality at Eklund and Gomes, and she's here to school us on many things, including their 10 commandments. Stacy, thank you so much for coming back to the show. Sorry for the technical difficulties, Instagram.
Yes, maybe we're not supposed to do tarot on real estate talk shows.
Well, my mom didn't want us to do the tarot card reading, but I superseded that decision, and we're going to do it anyways. But I wanted to start with something fun. Let's go with a Guess Who Agent Edition. One of our best games. I'm going to show you a picture of an agent, a celebrity agent, and you're going to try and guess who they are. Here's your first one. Ooh.
Oh.
Do you need a clue?
Yeah, I do. That is Farrah.
It is Farrah Brittany. Let's not answer so quickly so that the audience can also guess in the in the audience comment section. Audience, you can guess too, and the person who guessed the most wins a prize. Next one. Nope. Did you see it there for a second? You saw it? Mm-hmm. Who was it?
Jade Mills.
It is Jade Mills. Good one. Fine. Here is a tough one. Here's a tough one. Audience, can you weigh in? Do you need a clue?
Yes.
He owns his own brokerage. He likes to do digital things. His initials are BB. She's like crickets. Audience, help her out. Who is this picture of?
BB.
Everyday Essence got it with Ben McCall.
Oh, I should have. It didn't look like Ben's neck.
Lux World TV got it. Okay, next one.
Oh, I know.
Oh, audience, do you want to weigh in? I love this guy.
I do too.
He's actually very shy in real life. Mm-hmm. But super sweet and very, very strong agent. It's not Ben Bacall, Sharif 93. Who is it, Stacy?
Tyrone McKillen.
It is Tyrone McKillen.
Yeah, I love Tyrone.
I love him. So handsome. Next and last one.
Oh, I know this one.
Audience, you have 5 seconds. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Stacy, who is it?
Brandon Williams.
I
know that kick.
It is the king. Oh,
yeah. I love Brandon too.
I love Guess Who Agent Edition.
I love that. That's fun.
So Stacy, you actually, we call you the Queen of Spirituality for Eklund and Gomes here in LA. And before we get to all of that, you really learned a lot during COVID about how to connect with your agents. And I wanted you to go a little bit into that. What have you learned about connecting with clients during COVID?
Well, I think, with the time that I was able to sit and kind of contemplate what life, is about now because the world is changing. I really felt like implementing into our real estate team a lot of philanthropy. So I'm kind of spearheading, ideas and charitable work that we can do together. There was a beautiful couple days that we spent feeding some families. Frederick and I and some of our teammates went to the grocery store. We bought all the groceries. We hand delivered.
I saw that. That was so sweet.
Yeah, that was amazing. And then now we're thinking of ways of how, we give closing gifts. And instead of giving a gift, I think now is the time that you ask a client about charitable work. Do they have a charity that they'd like that to be donated to versus just a gift and flowers and, all those things. I think it's really important to help others. And so we're lucky and fortunate enough to be in this business that we need to give back. And
I love that. So instead of a closing gift, like with this house that you just sold, you're saying we will donate to a charity in your honor.
In your honor. And sometimes the client, we ask them if they have one that they'd like us to donate to. So it's their choice, or and a lot of these, so I think it's a great thing. And then you're helping others and you're closing deals. It feels good. And sellers and buyers are really responsive to it. So I think there's a heartbeat to that versus, just a gift. Most of these people have everything they need. So
That's
I think
so
it's
sweet. Well,
the
that
other
leads
thing
us
is,
to our quick fire round of questions. Who is what's one personal epiphany that you learned during COVID
uh,
about yourself?
well, about myself, I mean, I think human connection is more, I've always known human connection is really, a must, but even more so now because I'm single and I've been home and I'm by myself. So like human connection mattered. What?
She's single, folks.
Yeah, I am. And so I think sitting with myself, I was able to see that connection really matters. And how can I do it, in a new way that's in a deeper way? And so I've been handwriting letters to clients. I've been,
Ooh, I love
on the
that.
phone more. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn my handwriting skills again. I had to, it's funny. I hadn't written notes in a long time. So, and then really spending time on the phone with clients other than, it being all about real estate, really seeing how their family's doing during this time, how,
Ooh, that's good.
really, and so you connect with the client on a deeper level than just it's all about business. And I think when you connect on the higher levels than just it's about business flows. It's a feel good. There's a real human connection in your transactions and in your everyday work environment.
Well, speaking of in person, I mean, human connections, I want to get to the 10 Commandments of Eklund and Gomes. Like, this is something that when I first started working with Eklund and Gomes, this attracted me to work with them. You guys have 10 commandments that you live by, and I think every agent should have 10 commandments that they work by. So can you run us through them?
Yeah, and these 10 Commandments kind of resonated with me. I think it's beautiful, and it's a friendly reminder that. So number one, time kills all deals. So keep it moving.
True.
Don't wait for the next day. Number
So
two,
true.
the broker is our client. So it's number three is be prompt and always respond on time. Four, no drama, but theatrical. So keep it light, keep it fun. I mean, we are doing some of the toughest deals in the city, but it doesn't mean that we have to be so serious. Like, I think bringing joy and laughter, into something that could be so serious is makes it a lot funner to do real estate. And then always have fun and laugh out loud and enjoy what you're doing in real estate. I mean, sometimes it can take a turn, and like if you can really just flow through that and not feel stuck, and there's
I love that.
endless
Wait,
possibilities.
wait, go back to number two. The broker is our number one client. So for you, is that Douglas Elliman or is that the owner?
No, it's actually brokers and agents. Really, that means brokers and agents. So like everybody in the city, like, I know, Brandon, Rainey, like all these people even had a smiley face on their face, and I could tell you who they were because I know these. You want to be really friendly and get to know these agents well, and
Oh,
like
I get
have
it.
relationships.
It's like be friends with the other agents in your world.
Yeah, we're all part of a family. Like
That's
we're
great.
all, yeah. So six, always be you. Everyone else is taken. So you only have you to be. So
Yeah, we've got that down.
number
And then,
seven, we're all family. Treat your teammates like your brothers and sisters. So
which you do. You guys are absolutely a family.
yeah, number eight, always take the high road. So there's a lot of times you get tested in this business,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always be kind and it's not take it so personal. A lot of
I've
times
seen I've seen Frederick do that in meetings and take the high road, and I've always admired him when he did that because it's really easy to knock down your competition or say something negative about another agent, and he really lives by that.
oh, and he's great. He'll put me in check every now and then. Us women, us females, a little
Yeah,
like feisty.
right.
So and then let's see, number nine, the respect for our colleague kind of goes back to number two, but respect for all your clients, colleagues is your top priority.
Mm-hmm.
And 10, lead by example. And it's a tough, it's not a tough business. I don't ever like to use that word tough. It's a really multifaceted business that you have to have a lot of skills. So, and there's a lot of leaders in this industry, beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
amazing real estate agents that, we all have similar things that make us, top in our field, but it's it's great to, you know, even no matter how high you get on the totem pole, there's always something that's going to humble you to bring you back down to earth, to really hone in new skills. I don't think that you ever are, it's like an athlete. You got to keep going and reinventing, and you're going to fall and you're going to fail, and deals are going to go, you know, not the right way, but to always just keep learning through those mistakes, I think is really key.
And you guys do, you definitely lead by example. I love your team vibe, and I think you're a part of that vibe. You are very spiritual in your own daily life. You love crystals and you know, spirituality, and you work on yourself constantly, so much so that you recently joined Arth, which I love seeing you at. So Stacy, I thought I would test your knowledge with a little Stacy show and tell. I'm going to show you a crystal, and you're going to tell me what type of crystal that is.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Here's your first crystal.
That is,
I'm going to twirl it.
hold on. A smoky quartz? Yes.
Yes, this is one of my favorite smoky quartz.
Oh, that is beautiful.
But do you know what a smoky quartz does?
Well, it's very calm. Yeah, oh, well, look, what's funny is my phone is being held up right now by,
Oh my God.
whoops, by a, let me flip the screen here, by a smoky crystal.
Oh my God, I think you found a new business. We should make cell phone holders out of crystals.
I was trying to find anything to prop my phone up, and you know, it's my smoky quartz. So what does it do? Maybe that was the problem.
Yeah, no, it detoxes. It detoxes. So even though my mom got upset when I told her we were going to do this, I think we should still do your tarot reading, and I'll be Mr. Cleo.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to hold up these cards, and I'm going to split these cards into 4 decks, and you're going to choose one, and this will be your spirit animal for the day, that a lesson that you should have in your mind for today. Maybe someone you're going to interact with, or maybe a lesson, something that you need to know today. So you get to choose between stack 1 or stack 2.
Stack 2.
Stack 2.
Yep.
Stack 1 or stack 2?
1.
Top card is a cobra.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So let me just quickly read you what the cobra means. That's an earth sign. Not a snake. It's a cobra, you guys.
Cobra, wow.
Get with it. Do you have this deck? Do you have this deck?
No, I do not have that deck, but I love animal spirit cards. I totally think that they're great, and I can't wait to see what a cobra is.
I'll hold it up while I read it.
Okay.
Pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So when you're in balance with this card, you're a student of life, you're humble and wise. When out of balance, you're a know-it-all and egocentric. So to bring into balance, taking a class or study, is there something perhaps, Stacy, that you've been wanting to work on?
I love that card. That's such a beautiful card, because I am I'm a total student, and I've had many great teachers. But you know, I think for now I've really been like the infrared and the you know, I think I've been doing a lot of internal cleansing. So you know, with the infrared and the cryotherapy, and then I did the floating you know, tank, deprivation tank, and I did some gut health regimens and all of that, and putting all that, it's amazing that, so it's really been an inner healing of the body, because I think that resonates through everything that you do, that you're able to stand in the outside world with all that's going on. You have to have that inner world really balanced. And so I thank you so much for introducing me to Artha Wellness. I mean,
yes. Some people say Arth, some people say Artha. It's okay. Whatever you want to say. It's the Sanskrit meaning, the word means in Sanskrit the true meaning of life. Should we pull a card about your love life?
Oh, that would be amazing.
I love that. When you're on next time, we have to do your dating profile, which I'm going to do with Morgan Ball this week. One or two?
One.
One or two?
Two.
Tarantula.
Whoa. What does this
Tarantula.
mean?
Tarantula. Hold on.
Now, is this for the day or this for the year?
This is just like a card about maybe a lesson you need to know about your love life.
Oh,
At
wow.
a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps bugging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. And when you're in balance, you follow your intuition. And when you're out of balance, you hesitate or over-intellectualize. To bring into balance, daily journaling.
Oh, I've been doing that. Yeah.
Have you been doing that?
Just recently, yeah. Because, I think it's really important to have a soulmate to kind of walk and bomb this planet with. So, I've been single a lot of my life, and I was always focused on career. And I think that's why in the last few years you've seen me, people may wonder where I've went, but it's like I spent 13 years not really dedicating any time to my personal life because I really was focused on real estate. So in this time of sitting down, really this pause that we've all had, I really find that that's important. So I will start journaling.
What are you looking for in a man? Let's manifest him. Like, do you want him to be you have to be specific.
Yeah, I don't know if I want the whole, well, yeah.
Okay, no problem.
He's got to have a lot, humor is important to me, charisma, loyalty and honesty, and a passion for life.
I don't know if we should start dating, Stacy. I'm all those things.
Yeah, I wanted somebody who's adventurous, but adventure can be, adventure of the mind, adventure of, like being a connoisseur of life, but, and then also has to have a big heart and philanthropy, give back type personality. So
I love that. I love that. Well, speaking of philanthropy and giving back, let's cut to your sale. Last time you were on the show, you talked about this listing, and now you've sold this listing. What can you tell us about the sale of this property?
Well, this house had been on the market for 3 years with another agent, and so it really we sold it within, let's see, I think it was 4.5 months. So I really feel, and we've done that on quite a few deals, not just this one, where either it's been on the market, we've either had gotten a listing ourselves or teamed up with the agent that had it. And to bring the Eklund Gomes team and Stacy, my energy to it and bringing fresh stuff, I think it's really a positive sometimes, so we don't lose listings before we lose them, to understand that, like, it's okay to share, and it's better to have the half glass full than half empty. So we did sell this to a musician, and it's that's private gated, and so it's really safe for celebrity clients and stuff. So it was a great sale. We're happy to get it done and move on to the next.
I so proud of you, Stacy. Before we go, any final thoughts on spirituality as an agent and staying authentic? Because you do it so effortlessly, and I think a lot of people right now, more than ever, are a little stressed out. So what would you recommend?
Yeah, I think that being authentic is just being true to yourself, and always it's just really staying true to who you are, no matter what's going on. So in this world of real estate, we're seeing a lot of people that, we don't have open houses now. We don't have all these things that we're having to really step out of our box or our houses or whatever, to get back out in the world. I've been making a point to get back out and socializing again, and being cautious and all of those things. But it's really important to really finding a passion. And for me, real estate, I'm passionate about. I love all the people, but I've been doing it now 17 years. So I would say stay true to you.
Stay
And
true to you. I love that. Stacy Gottula, here to school ya on everything. Stacy, thank you so much for coming back on the show and playing all these amazing games with me. I will see you at Arth very soon.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye, Stacy.
Bye.
That is the incredible Stacy Gottula, who is here always with us, spiritually present, and just has the best energy. So I want to thank her for coming on Real Talk. If you guys are just joining us, later on this week, we've got Tomer Friedman coming on the show, doing a tour of Tristan Thompson's house tomorrow, and then Morgan Ball speaking new development in Los Angeles on Thursday. We'll see you for those shows tomorrow at 11:11. And thank you again for keeping it Real Talk. I'm your host, Alexander Ali. Bye-bye.